Bonjour, je m'appelle Fogger Wrestling, back again with the Backlash review. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. A couple of words of French, and that's all it's worth because that's all I know. And you know what? Fuck France. That's my opinion on it. Shitey gay crowd tonight, doing all the wee chants and totally just annoyed me throughout the entire show. Biggest marks you'll ever see. Thought they were cool, but I mean, half of these guys are lucky they're at a wrestling show because when they survived the outside world.
That's it. Blue, blue, blue. That means shit, shit, shit. And that's what this pay-per-view was. It wasn't it was shit. And, France, fried, good night.
Nah, but I mean, look at the people. Look at when Cody Rhodes is coming out and they're all like orchestrating it as if they're in a band and these wee finger movements and they're singing their lungs out at Cody Rhodes' shitey Kingdom song, and it's like, really?
Five-finger death punch.
Fucking really?
Really? Randy? Little Jimmy.
It's just embarrassing, man.
The crowd were full of marks, but let's talk about the show, shall we? With the Bloodline against Kevin Owens and Randy Orton.
Well, we've got a new member of the Bloodline, Tamoa, something like that.
We talked about how the Raw scene...
Momailon Tonga.
No, but we talked about how the Raw scene and the SmackDown title scenes are like mid-card. Even the Bloodlines became fucking mid-card.
It's got a bunch of mid-card guys in it.
Like, they boot it out Jimmy. They boot it out... Well, I mean, the Reigns ain't there and the Rock ain't there. And they've replaced him with two bums for Japan.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's what it is. That's what's happened. Let's not lie.
You lose Roman, Rock, and fucking Usos, and they get replaced with two New Japan jobbers. New jobber pro wrestling. That's what we've been given here, and we're supposed to pretend that, like, you know what? Yes, the Bloodline do draw, but I guarantee you, right? The Bloodline's drawing ability is going to begin to go down. See if Roman Reigns is nowhere to be seen, and you're just getting all these new Samoan guys that nobody gives a single shit about. You're just not going to care.
It's like the NWO. I mean, the NWO initially, like, Hall, Nash and Hogan, Bischoff. And then by the end, it was like 90 guys, so you didn't know. And that's pretty much...
Scott Norton! What? Anyway, Bloodline win. There's 3 of them now. What's going to happen? Does anybody care? Probably not.
Anyway, but they win the match. Tamir Tonga with the distraction. Oh, Randy Orton and Keith, or whatever that guy's name is, out the window. Right, up next, triple threat match. We have got Tiffany Stratton. We have got Naomi. And we have got... What's the other person? Bayley.
The champion. That's the one. Boring Bayley.
It was the best women's match of the night. Doesn't mean it was good, though.
Best by default. I mean, it was alright, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm glad I watched Backlash because of this.
There was a 3D in it, which was alright.
A very sloppy looking 3D, but a 3D nonetheless. At least Tiffany Stratton didn't kick out of it, to be fair. Unlike that prick Chris Sabin. But, I mean, Bayley wins. Predictable. Nothing really else to note other than that.
No, there's not really, so we have to move on. What match was next with Jey Uso against Damian Priest? I tell you what, see when these shows end at like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm more energised. I feel clinically depressed.
Oh, normally the shows have got a wee bit more star power than this. Where the fuck was Cena?
I know he was in France. What was he doing? Was he there and we just couldn't see him? You can't see me and my time is now.
He's an arsehole. He pretends to love us, man. If he loved us, he wouldn't put us through this torture. He'd have came out and he'd have saved the show.
Yep. But what could he have done? So what if Cena came out? What's it doing?
I don't know, cashing his invisible money in the bank or something. I don't know, fucking take the belt off Priest.
Foley had that gimmick back, in 2000? He's like, there was a clause! And he whips out this fucking dirty, manky A4 sheet of paper and it's like, right here, under Article 127 or something, I can do this. That's what Cena needs to do. Well, that's what McMahon needs to do.
They know what they need to do, right? No, seriously. They need to just wise the fuck up and get Brock Lesnar back. Yep. Get a bit of start, get a bit of believability back. You know, get someone that's actually a draw. Someone that's a real man, a real fucking wrestler. Why has Brock Lesnar been punished for something that didn't even fucking happen, didn't even involve him? So what, he got sent a text message? I mean, like, some woman...
Chavo got sent a text message, is he guilty? For bear more?
I mean, some woman was allowing McMahon to fucking have sex and do things with her because she was getting paid. Brock Lesnar is an innocent bystander in this that happened to receive a text from McMahon and was possibly in part of McMahon's plans that never actually happened, and Brock never paid any interest to or had any interest in, and he's getting punished for that. Why? Why?
Yeah, well, why is the question? Just shows you that we can date the Brock, we date the
You
anybody.
know what I mean? We've got no Brock Lesnar. I mean, like, I know Drew McIntyre's in it. Why is Drew not in this show? Oh, he's not enough. He's on a feud with CM. Well, you can't have multiple feuds at the same time.
No LA Knight either.
No LA Knight. But no, we don't need LA Knight because last night he looked at Escobar and they debated who's going to be the new king. Fuck off.
I'm going to be the king.
What a joke.
Lemon.
Like, why did they know of Sami Zayn defending his belt tonight? Can somebody tell me that? Like, is there any reason?
No one really knows, but anyway, Jey Uso loses to Damian Priest. JD Madonna and Finn Balor out there. Bondage, bisexual, whatever this guy is. Damian Priest, man, I'm just no digging.
He's no it. He's not a champion.
Undertaker, drop it.
Maybe a TV champion or something.
He's not the Undertaker.
Fuck, he wishes.
It's perfect. I mean, the guy's 44. See, by the time Undertaker was 44, he was wrapping it up.
I know he's ready to call
I know
it
he didn't
quits.
really wrap up to a couple of years ago, but I mean, by the time Undertaker was 44, man, he'd done it all.
I know, but hold on. See, when Undertaker was old and past it and decrepit, everybody wanted him to stay. See, when these guys are Undertaker's age and they lose their ability in the ring, the fans won't give a single fuck about them. That is the truth, right? See, people continuously want Undertaker to come back because he is the Undertaker, because of the character. See, when these guys that put on the wrestling matches, see, when they get to Undertaker's age and they can't really do it anymore, no one will want to see them return because they'll believe that the current era can do it better. That's the truth.
Spoiler.
Anyway, yeah, Damian Priest retains. He grabbed Finn Balor by the beard. That probably turned Finn Balor on. Let's move on to the worst match this year. I would say easily the worst match this year I've seen, especially pay-per-view level. We have got
Well, there has been a lot of AEW matches, so...
two alpha males taking on the Kabuki Warriors. Apologise earlier, it wasn't Io Sky, it was actually Kairi Sane. And apparently...
Botch, and more botches.
What's the other one called?
Asuka.
No, not Asuka.
Dakota Kai.
What? No, not her. No, she's not in the company. She left. She's called like Saraya.
Sarai.
Apparently the WWE made a big mistake letting her go, doing some good stuff in New Japan. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
Ho ho! Bring her back. Stick her in Damage Control.
Aye.
Kick out Dakota Kai, and we can have an all Japanese group. How about that?
Yep.
But then again, who's going to cut the promos if they do that? Fuck.
Nobody.
Keep Dakota Kai in.
Mr. Fuji, R.I.P. Could have got him back, but no.
Yeah, can Dakota Kai teach the other three a wee bit of English or something? Or?
Yeah, this match.
She doesn't do anything else. So I mean, what's the purpose here?
Awful. That's what it was. I mean, if Funaki can be SmackDown #1 announcer, then why can't these two learn a few words of English?
Aye, why not? Do it, learn it.
Everything about this match was awful, though. I mean, the fact that they're actually getting everything completely mixed up between pins and who's legal, man, it's just pathetic.
I just think it's funny as fuck that the referee refuses to count the pin. He says, "Carrie, you're not legal," and then she goes straight into an armbar to try and get a submission. Like, you stupid bitch, what are you doing? You're not legal.
Stupid bitch.
And then the referee, dumb fuck, just allows her to be the legal person from that point onwards. If you're going to allow her to be the legal person, then why didn't you just allow her to get the pinfall or get the submission? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, though, right, like, me or you would have dealt with this better. Anybody that knows anything about wrestling would have dealt with this better, so why is someone who's actually been in WWE for a lot of years holding a fucking championship? This is unacceptable.
I actually give her a pass, though, because I think that she probably hasn't got a clue. See, when he's saying you're not legal, she
not give her a pass. Learn English then.
Yeah, but he's probably saying you're not legal, and she's maybe worrying about her visa documentation or something. You know what I mean? Like, he's the referee. He should be like, no, get out. He could point. Just point at the corner. And I'm sure she would figure it out sooner or later, but he doesn't do that. He just says, you're not legal, you can't pin, you can submit, but I'll let you stay in the ring, and I don't know, what load of shite.
It's quite funny.
New tag team champions, I didn't care.
You didn't care, I didn't care. I mean, how long's this Reign of Terror going to go on for?
Hopefully not long.
Hopefully not long. Let's move on, though, to our main event.
Aye, Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, versus the guy that can't get over without bringing up Dusty Rhodes every 2 minutes. That was it, really. I mean, an okay match. Just what I expected. Decent match with Cody Rhodes winning. this match was set up just for AJ Styles to be fed to Cody Rhodes and put on a good match, and at least it was a good match, unlike Priest Uso.
Yeah, I actually thought this match was alright, but again, it's just so predictable. See, when you know, like, you can't win, like, it defeats the purpose of watching. I hate that. Believability is one thing, but watching it and just knowing, like, you get to the main event and it's right, doesn't matter what happens in this match because he's winning. That sucks. I'm sorry, that's fucking...
I almost think that there's a case that if the main event's predictable, then maybe it shouldn't main event.
Yeah.
Even if it's a lesser match. Like, maybe you could have put the Bloodline match main eventing. Is that possible? Could they have done that? Why not?
I mean, maybe, like, but you know what, though? If the Bloodline and Owens and Randy Orton main evented, could anyone have batted a fucking eyelid?
I know, but if Roman Reigns is in that Bloodline team, then it probably is main eventing.
I mean, probably.
But
yeah,
when it's fucking Tonga and Leo Taya and whatever the new guy's called, I mean...
Yeah, maybe we're the only ones, but I look at Cody Rhodes and I just don't see a main eventer, man. I just don't see a guy that's justified to be in this spot.
Yeah.
Like, we can talk about, right, what if he won last year? I mean, his stock was way less last year. So see if he won it, how much... No wonder Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman begged him not to win.
It feels like Cody Rhodes has been forced on us big time.
No, the guy went 3-0 against Seth Rollins, right? And then the guy pretty much...
Didn't take a defeat.
Yeah, he pretty much smoked Brock Lesnar. And is buried like every Bloodline member.
Yeah, I mean...
No,
I don't get it.
But it happens to everybody. Like, you look at Cena, like, they turned on him. I think they will turn on Cody Rhodes.
But Cena was... You could see Cena was a star. Cena was the right guy to push in that spot. Honestly, man, see if you look at Cody Rhodes and you look at LA Knight and you see Cody Rhodes as a bigger star with more potential than LA Knight. I don't know what you're... I don't know.
I think Braun Breaker, for me, he's like 15 years younger than both of them, so I mean, I think he's the new Cena.
Well, I mean, yeah, in terms of age, but I'm just taking those two as a... I would say LA Knight is more over than Cody Rhodes. It's just because Cody Rhodes has got that theme song that you can chant along with. But for me, LA Knight actually gets a bigger pop. Anytime I hear LA Knight come out, the crowd are more... I'm more interested in LA Knight.
LA Knight.
Give me a rock rip-off than a guy that's ripping off his da every fucking segment. Anyway, that's it, guys. Pay-per-view rating. It was pants, but I expected it to be pants, so not really disappointed. Pretty much everything went the way I thought it would go. I just didn't expect the women's tag team match to be so bad, but there you go. I will give it crowd was annoying, but it was a wee bit unique.
Yo,
the camera was shit.
Look at this pay-per-view, right? Then look at the Elimination Chamber, like in the Perth. These pay-per-views, they're just dead. Nothing fucking happening. No titles. Well, no, there was titles. Past the thing, there was titles defended here. At least at that one, there was no main event things. Like, look at the state of this.
Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax. That was a bad main event. Like, I wonder what's the worst main event.
That is.
That?
I labelled that as.
Oh, well, there you go. I'll give this, main event was decent. I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 2.
2.5 out of 10, guys.
I think a 2 is extremely generous, by the way. I'm feeling lucky today. Even though everything suggests...
Even though everything you touch turns to shite, you're feeling lucky. Right, guys, 2.5 out of 10. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.